Alright, welcome to the broadcast. This is run number 3. Sorry, I didn't get the stream started before I... So yeah, I didn't get the stream started before I did my first 3 runs, and I was like, you know, I got an hour or so. Probably not quite an hour from getting into this a little late.
I can't carry anymore.
God. This game and its stupid hang-ups. That was a run forward. We got a small term.
Not in town. Not here.
How may I be of help?
Not here.
Wrong button. What's the gloves run 5? I'll lose count. I'm never any good at keeping track of numbers.
Not in town. Not in town.
Woot woot.
What up, player?
Well, that's exactly what it is. Playing on my live stream. Hi, how's it going?
Pretty good. I'm actually getting ready to live stream myself.
That's perfect. Just we're live streaming different things.
Exactly. So for those of you on Cody's stream, I will be live streaming on Gran Turismo 7. So as a result, you'll hear me say certain things that you normally would not hear on Diablo, such as
True.
that rat bastard ran me wide.
Right?
Because I don't think you can. I don't think you can run somebody wide on Diablo 7 or
Diablo.
Diablo.
2. Reaper Souls.
Ah, okay.
No, sorry. Mistake. Resurrected. Slap my fingers for saying something so like that. Well, that was atrocious. Okay. So I did find my first Reaper's Toll. Unfortunately,
Good deal.
it's not ethereal, but it will have to do. Run 7 or 8. I get a Reaper's Toll that is not ethereal. Okay, I'm running out of room. So yeah, today is the 20th, right?
Sure, I'll play your game. Dude, I worked 159 hours last pay period. I don't know what days. The only reason why I remembered I had today off was because my boss looked at me and said, "You have today off." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Your boss said, "Get."
Yeah, I was so close to having a double pay period. Okay, hang on a second as I get ready to activate my live stream. Come on. Why are you not working?
Alright, so Natalia's chest plate. I will put that in my personal. It goes with the boots.
It goes with the boots.
And I'm not picking up the war hat because that's a peasant's crown, and I've already picked up like 15 of them in the last 2 days. And I should probably be killing Eldritch too, but
Not in town.
with Pindle being terrorized, it's a good opportunity. So yeah, bankruptcy's all cleared, all nice, perfect.
Good deal.
Right?
Right. Alrighty, so for the first time in a long time, Cody,
It's
take it
prime
away.
time. It's prime time on the Mez Show.
Alright, welcome to the May Show. Today is February 20th, 2023. It's been a while.
Yay!
Yay! So, let's see. We've got Cataluna this week in Group 3 cars, which I gotta be honest, I actually enjoy.
Oh my god, this is going to be wild. Wait until I get my VR.
I know, right?
2 days.
Okay, so, now we have heard me talk about the Toyotas and how they're meta and so on and so forth. I actually have somebody in my life now that is a dedicated Toyota driver, and of course, me being the sappy individual I am, when I was with Girly Girl, I had a Group 4 car that had her name on it, well, had her nickname on it. And then, as a result, me being me, went through and did the same thing.
With a
and
Toyota.
And her preferred manufacturer's car. So
That explains why last week you were buying a Toyota Supra.
Yes, I know, right?
But that's okay. Welcome to the Gong Show.
And welcome to the Gong Show.
Like, I bought a Supra long ago, and I was so impressed with it that I was thinking about actually going as a manufacturer with them. Speaking of which, we need as manufacturers. Here I am playing Diablo, and it's supposed to be all up in my stuff about this, but talking Gran Turismo. Like, right? I don't need to
Well, you
talk about
see,
a
and
whole
I'm
bunch of
sitting
stuff.
here thinking that, I mean, you're 48 hours out from getting your VR headset.
Right.
Now, the funny part about it is, one of the doctors that I work with at the hospital has already got hers. Because
her.
she was selected on
As
the
a
beta.
pre-tester.
Exactly. So, and I mean, she has been raving about it. I was like, oh my God. She was like, oh my God, you have to get one. And I was like, yeah, I would, but I don't have a PS5.
You know you do. You tell the doctor, you has to get me one. And the system to run it. Because they make way more than you do.
Right. But, ladies and gentlemen, the Toyota Supra 2018 racing concept known as Elena.
I know. It's an Ellen.
Yeah. So, let's see what we got here. She's got a whole whopping 48 miles on her since I built her. Part of it has to do with the fact that this thing drives very, very different than most cars that I typically drive, because we know me, I'm pretty much an American manufacturer running. As a matter of fact, last time we were on Cataluna, I was running everything in the Viper because that was my best car. So what are we going to do? We're going to come over here to the daily race.
You are so going to like that car once you get used to it. The thing's a monster. There are also, bear in mind, there are also tracks that it's just absolute crap on.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you'd think it'd be good on Trial Mountain, but really it is not.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You'd think with those two big, long straight stretches, but the technical series portion of the track, it's kind of iffy on.
Oh, okay. I shall take your word for it.
So, yeah, anyway, when did the manufacturers start? I never did get an answer to my question.
I think Wednesday.
Yeah,
which is almost kind of, which is kind of weird. But here's the thing, if you go into sport mode, it doesn't show any championships coming up. So they're going to do that update and drop manufacturers and nations at the same time.
Probably, yeah. Like they did with what other update it was. One of the ones that changed all the physics and stuff. That made a lot of people go, eh. It'll be a big update. And then, of course, my sim chair is like, come on, you know you want it. And I'm like, nope, I don't have the...
Yeah, you might want to reorientate yourself before you get the VR. That way you're just adjusting to the VR and not readjusting to GT7 and the VR at the same time.
Sucker for punishment? I mean, you were talking to the guy that fixed his pedal setup with a spring from a Rock Band drum kick pedal.
Not here.
So, that being said, I should be okay. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I could probably do as bad as I normally do, so it's all good.
Well, considering you did go through and say that you were going to live stream your first race, I would highly encourage you to wait 3 minutes, do like a 3-minute intro to the VR thing, pretty much eat some time before you decide that you want to start racing, because there'll be cuss words aplenty.
We will see. I'm usually pretty good at biting my tongue for at least the first 3 minutes. cheap ass motherfucker.
Oh, too wide.
So in short, everybody, this is Pindle running
Not here.
with Foden.
And anybody on my stream who's wondering why I didn't complete that lap, because I plan on sandbagging this first race because I still remember all my breaking points fairly well.
And that was atrocious.
So I'm just going to sandbag the first couple of races in a Toyota Supra named
Ellie.
Elena.
Ellie.
Elena.
Ellie.
Elena.
No matter how many times you say Elena, it's permanently Ellie. You know, it's like you got that one thing in the world. No matter what it's called, it's that. Nothing else. So you have forever got an Ellie.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright, well, let's pick up this yellow cornet just because it's crap. It's gotten pretty stale in a hurry. Ironically enough, though, I just decided that I was going to stream and ta-da, Mez pops on.
Not in town.
I was just getting so bored. I could probably keep that for Bong, I guess. I'll drop that to him tomorrow.
That is about a minute 45 and change. You see, I'm just barely still a B-rated driver, so yeah. Oh, let's see, I am 7 seconds off the pace of the first place guy, but we know me, I don't worry about the first place guy. I try to stay within the top 500, and I'm about 6 seconds off the top 500.
Not here.
Although there is a Ford GT Le Mans spec of 506 and 139.8. Which is kind of weird because I could never get the Ford GT Le Mans to work on this track for me. I mean, I always did better with the BMW Z4, the Ford Mustang, and the Dodge Viper. Of course, the Viper being the best car I've got. Oh no, I'm a C-rated driver. I wasn't even paying attention. Okay, so 159, I'm going to beat that. Okay, so I should be able to get, oh, Mopar's here.
I'd be thinking why you're a C-rated driver has probably got to do with the fact that you have not been driving.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that my huge absence fixes my bug.
See, I got a Viper in here.
Okay, so that's my first Schaefer's.
Got a lot of I've got a couple of Mercs in here, I gotta be honest. I forgot that was my intro. I will drink your last beer, but I will not wreck you. Which is almost kind of funny, considering I'm sitting here actually enjoying a pink wine.
Not judging.
Don't judge me.
I'm not judging. I mean, I drink non-alcoholic pink wine. And no, it's not Kool-Aid, but it might as well be.
Well, I mean, from time to time, I do enjoy an alcoholic beverage.
I would like to say I do.
But on the flip side of that, I've only got 48 miles, and I'm actually running a worldwide Group 3 race. How silly am I? Okay. Anyway,
Welcome to my
but
world. Anyway.
I don't. It's one of those. I'm getting tired of beer, and I can't afford whiskey yet. Does that make sense?
Yes. Absolutely. That's why I'm drinking alcohol-free gin. Which is really difficult to even wrap my mind around, considering gin is just water and rubbing alcohol with juniper berries in it, right?
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
What, you mean you've never made gin? Like, that's all gin is boiled rubbing alcohol?
What? Seriously, I got a
Water?
5-second penalty?
Yes.
Lots of Porsches.
I'm gonna have to
I don't
look up
remember this being a Porsche-dominated race before.
Cataluna?
Yeah.
I believe the last time I was on Cataluna was pretty Porsche heavy. But I was driving a Nissan, so...
Oh, Toyota's going to get a hold of Polyphony and say, get that car out of his garage.
That bad, is it? Really? What the hell is
I
this?
am overburdened.
Garbage. Deaths, I think.
And don't get me wrong, I started in 15th, currently in 12th, was in 8th at one point, but unfortunately got dinged with a 5-second penalty. So,
I'm not even gonna ask where you picked up a 5-second penalty on Cataluna.
I picked up a 5-second penalty because I got accused of colliding with another car. Oh, no, and I spun out. And now
Ow!
Huh?
I said ow. Walked into a face full of sword. So yeah, I figured I need $834.65 for the PSVR 2. And I have $900 saved.
Not here.
Now,
Not here.
the real
Not here.
thing that's going to bake all my viewers' noodles is how does a guy that's bankrupt manage to save $900?
Well, no, you're not bankrupt anymore. I got discharged, remember?
Right, but still. I was bankrupt during the time of my saving. And to just let everybody know how I managed to save up $900 in what, less than a month. Oops, was actually rather simple. I mean, I lost 20 pounds, but it was rather simple.
Needed to lose those 20 pounds anyway.
Right?
Because despite what the women may say, they don't want a guy with a dad bod.
Well, I still got that going anyways. You know what? I had one of those when I was little, and it never changed.
Oh, I'm pretty sure active duty kind of changed it a little bit.
Not in the least. I have had this stubborn toad belly since I was a kid. I've always had a six-pack. It's just underneath a small layer of fat that just never goes away. My drill sergeant always said, I don't understand, boy. You're the only person I know still has flab. Which was actually kind of funny, because that was after 16 weeks paratrooping.
Mm-hmm.
Which come right off the back of my 8 weeks of survival training in the mountain men. So yeah. So I figure maybe if I just stop eating, it'll go away.
Starvation is not a diet.
No, but you ought to try it. It works wonders.
I have more times than I care to count.
Me too, as I said. How did I save up $900? And I mean, I can count dollar bills all the way to the bank. Let's see, I cut out Tim Hortons coffee. I cut out anything that's non-essential. Ah, why couldn't that decapitator have been unique?
So, nowhere near the top 10.
And besides, I honestly think my viewers would enjoy seeing me just straight out the box VR grinding.
Learning how to do everything all over again.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so my top 5 for the race was a Lancer, a 911, 911, 911 GTR. 2018 GTR.
I'm not surprised to see a Lancer there.
I raised one whole position.
I've been reading some good things about the Lancer as of late.
Mm-hmm.
So just because I stopped playing the game doesn't mean I don't read stuff.
Right. And I mean, I've tried to keep you up to date as much as possible. Doesn't Toyota have 2 Group 3 cars? They've only got the one?
They only have the Supra, and that's the exact same car for their Group 4.
Hmm. Ooh, that took a big hit.
Now you're a D-rated driver with me?
No, I'm still a C-rated driver, but I went from, yeah, it dropped a wee bit. That's okay. I'm still learning the car.
Well, I was going to say, that's okay. It's only Mez. You'll be back to B in a day. If you actually have time to play the game. And now, with that being said, at least you're getting caught up on stuff, and I'm proud of you.
I appreciate that. I really do. I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, and it's like I said, Girly Girl and I still have a good talking relationship. We still talk a couple of times a week. As a matter of fact, she was telling me about the Jeep I helped her get. She had some mechanical repairs on that she kind of probably put off a little too long, but she's got them fixed. So that was good. And she said Jeep's working fine.
Not your Jeep.
Not my Jeep. No, my Jeep. Did I send you the photo of my Jeep on how I got my bed home?
No, but I imagine it looked kind of funny.
Oh, let me do that now. Oh my God, let me do that now because I can do that while I'm streaming. Let's see here. Boom.
Alright.
Where are we at here? Wait. Nope.
Let's...
There it is.
I know. All my viewers are saying to me, how come you're saving all this junk?
Because he's a pack rat, ladies and gentlemen.
Not so much as a pack rat, but I have friends and this junk actually helps. So, until we get the gears we need.
Okay, so both of our viewers, the way that I got my queen-size mattress home was I dropped the top on my two-door Jeep Wrangler. They put the box spring on, straddling the roll bars, put the mattress on top of that with the frame on top of that, and I ratchet strapped it down.
You know, the only thing that's funnier than that is I did the exact same thing with a king-size bed and a Dodge Charger. With the windows all wound down.
Oh, dear Lord, the silliness we do to ourselves.
I know, but it had to be done.
So how is Adawan doing?
He is doing good. We played Diablo from probably the better part of all day. Well, not all day.
Good job.
Better part of all day. Which, his all day is like from 7 o'clock till 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock my time.
Right. I should have picked up bread today, but I didn't. Okay, I don't have any orange juice either, so yeah.
I guess I should probably show my viewers my gear, but most of the people that would watch me would know what I'm using anyway. Just take one look and you know. Okay, he's got an Alibaba, Enigma, Shaco, and a hose.
So yeah, at some point tonight, I slept until 3 o'clock this afternoon, so at some point tonight I need to hang curtain rods and curtains.
At some point in time today, I gotta remember to swap my Geeds, my 30 plus Geeds, onto this character. I'd put the 28 on the character that has the 30. Not that I need any more MF, but I guess you can never have too much.
No, you cannot.
So, my daughter has an appointment on the 23rd for her asthma clinic. So we'll go there and discuss her new strategy with the new puffers and whatnot.
Good afternoon.
Cool.
Now she's got a purple puffer.
Purple's so pretty.
Well, she started off with a brown one and a blue one, and one is Atrovent and the other's just Ventolin. And now she's on, I don't know, I want to say Sufluxafluffin. Because that's what it reads like. Yeah. But with, she's supposed to have this chewable that she's supposed to take at night that's supposed to alleviate cold symptoms all the time and increase her immune system and all kinds of fun stuff while combating her asthma. But unfortunately, when she takes it, she complains her belly hurts, so more of that stuff. So instead, vitamin C. And then while my daughter is in doing her asthma clinic, my dad has to go in for a CT scan or an EKG, one of the two, and a bunch of blood work and things like that. He's getting checked for brain tumors.
Happy days.
As he's 77 this year. That's kind of a scary family number.
Is that the expected life expectancy?
Oh, well, my granddad died at 77. My oldest uncle died at 77, so... His granddad died at 77, and then his oldest son died at 77. Of course, then the fourth or fifth oldest died at like 61, so that's really hard to say.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was actually pleasantly surprised. My grandmother went through and called. And her and I talked for a little bit. She got my phone number from my aunt. And she goes, well, I figured I would reach out since this is my last year. And I was like, why do you say that, Grandma? She goes, well, because I'm 100. I was like, yeah, I get that. But I distinctly remember you calling me a couple of years ago swearing because the Dodge salesman wasn't going to sell you a truck because of your age and you're still here. So yes, my grandmother's 100 years old and she still drives a 3/4 ton Dodge Ram 2500 4x4 extended cab everywhere she needs to go.
God bless her soul.
Exactly.
I would like to sit down and talk to your grandmother for like ever. Because I just have that. I like talking to people that are like 90 plus.
Mm-hmm.
Because they know everything.
So, and of course I had the usual conversation of, so when are you moving back to Texas? I'm not, Grandma. We've had this conversation.
So, when you move back to Texas?
I'm not.
I want to move to Texas.
You have fun with that.
Well, from what I hear, Canadians have it made in Texas.
They do.
Really liked.
Yeah, very much so. Texas is actually a very friendly place. Okay, so here's the thing about Texas, and I mean, I can actually kind of equate to this. Texans will open up to you, will give you their next to their last dollar, give you the shirt off their back, will give you the next to the last chicken breast in the freezer. um, until you do them dirty. And then in which case it's game over. And since most Canadians that I know are actually naturally polite, friendly individuals, yes, they do quite well in the state of Texas.
Well,
I am starting dead last.
I had a Texas friend years and years and years ago, and he said, you know, you remind me of my people. You don't ever lock your doors. And I looked at him and I said, so? What's not locking my doors got to do with it? I mean, locks are made for honest people. If somebody wants in, they're just going to break it.
Mm-hmm.
So why bother? Well, you know, in some places, yeah, your insurance don't cover you. I don't have insurance. I don't believe in paying big corporations. Unfortunately, I still have to, it's still mandatory to have auto insurance, which is absolutely ridiculous. Is there any gems, crushing blow on them? Maybe. A giant skull might be nice with some CB gems in it, if there is such thing. One of these days I'm gonna get something like Shao.
Not here.
What do you mean not here? If not here, then where? Oh, we'll just pocket that grand charm. I've been waiting for Pindle to be terrorized for like, it's gotta be at least 2 days.
Not here.
I don't know.
Oh, you jackass.
I didn't do it,
No, not you.
but I'm sure if I did, I'd know. Hard to believe this poor little Foden started out as a hammer did. Actually, I think he started out as a zealot. Shh.
Impossible.
Yeah, I don't expect any miracles when I come back to streaming on VR, but I sure as hell am anticipating to have a riot. And yes, I keep talking about it, but that's because I'm kind of like a kid in a candy store here. It's like waiting for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to get an ethereal Reaper's Toll. Gladiator's Bane would be good too. Griffin's would be nice. Not that I need it, but... What in the hell did I have for supper?
Fart smell that bad?
No, I just don't remember what I had for supper. That's consequences of starving myself for a month. Well, I got actually fortunate because
Dead booger.
I technically
Still outside the top 10.
there was like 2 weeks I technically wasn't starving myself. I was sick and didn't actually have an appetite to go with it, so
Right.
who knew I could use that to my advantage and save money.
Only my friend, ladies and gentlemen, only my friend.
Well, there's got to be a positive to everything. I mean, otherwise there's no sense in looking at things in life.
Oh dear God, there's a Peugeot in the top 3. He actually finished second.
Nice.
So this time it went BRZ, Peugeot 4C, 911, B12 Vantage, 911 Supra GT, Tom's GT, or Tom's Supra. I think I have that car.
You do.
I do have that car.
You do. I love that car.
I mean, that's a Yoda. Raised
very-
2 whole positions.
It's a very nice Yoda. It handles very much like the BRZ. A little bit sketchier on the rear end, but...
Okay,
And
so
I mean, 173 mile an hour is not nothing to sneeze at either.
oh no, 173 miles an hour. Yeah.
The Tom's Supra is a nice little car.
I mean, especially considering I had little Elena at 164 on the straight.
Alright, where did my terror zone move to?
Okay, so wait a minute. Hang on here. Okay, let's do something silly. Because, well, it's me, so we'll do something silly.
Coal plains in the cave. Really?
Let me grab Leon's Mustang. And then I'm going to go through. Because it's Monday, I don't want to put a qualifying time in. I mean, this is, and the reason why I'm jumping in Leon's Mustang is because, again, typically my top three cars for Cataluna is the Dodge Viper, Ford Mustang, and, well, actually, the Dodge Viper, BMW Z4, and the Mustang. So I want to see, is it because I've been away so long, or is it I still need to get used to the Supra? Or the car that I affectionately started calling Little Elena.
I would think you're going to find out that it's going to be
Okay.
a count of all of the above.
Because right now, the fastest time in the world is 138. Race before last, I pulled a 143 during the race. So, in Little Elena. So let me see what I can do with Leon's Mustang.
Let's see, where is my... Oh, what was that? Grand Valley Speedway returns to Gran Turismo 7. Ooh.
Oh, is that the new track we're getting tomorrow?
Apparently. This was posted 11 hours ago. Oh. Okay, that's not what I was doing. Never mind that stuff. You can Google that stuff later. You have two people watching. Make sure I'm muted so that I'm not.
Oh, damn it, registered a time.
You sure did.
143. Yes, I did. 143.4.
479. On a Monday.
Which...
I'm watching.
Oh.
Yeah, so I am doing my own stream thingy here and watching Mez's stream at the same time.
I am overburdened.
T-Rex there. Penalty. See, that is the one thing I miss about soft tires is the fact of you can go through and just keep that without having to hit the brakes.
I hate this track. I'm so glad you're driving that, not me.
I am overburdened.
Seriously? 142.7 would have been extremely respectable.
Yeah. It's too bad that penalty ruined that entire lap.
Yeah, I know. Now keep in mind, this is with a bottle of wine in me.
You got the whole bottle already?
It's only a 750 milliliter bottle.
It's still 750 milliliters of wine. You've only been drinking it for like a few minutes.
No, it's been a couple of hours.
Well, okay, it still seems like it's only been a couple of minutes.
Alright. One nice part about it is my qualifying time put me up there. Downside to it is there is a significant difference, as you can tell, by a second and a half from the third place to the fourth place.
I don't know. Your screen got fuzzy. You have a frame drop.
Bojack, IT. No. Oh, Danny. I know Danny.
So I guess I proved you wrong.
You proved me wrong?
Uh-huh. Well, you anticipated big things for me when I started playing GT7, and I never left C. I was only in C once. And you know what's really funny is not for lack of trying and not for lack of good finishes either.
Well, I mean, the one thing that this actually does kind of benefit me on is the fact of now I can go through and I've got something to aim for with Little Arena. Because now I can kind of somewhat push that car a little bit.
The Yoda, no, you can push that a whole lot a bit.
Leon never did tell me what stickers he wanted on this Mustang. I mean, I've still got the T-Rex on the hood. Come here, Rue.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, one of these days I'll break down and do something completely Diablo 2 silly.
And what's Diablo 2 silly?
I'll build a healer. A complete 100% support stream. Why? Simply because I haven't. Man, for Mez's viewers and my viewers, which are far and few between, I've been playing this game since Diablo 1, which was released in 1998. So, yeah. As a matter of fact, I can say I've almost played Diablo as long as I played Final Fantasy. Almost. I started playing Final Fantasy in 1987. Bang bang. It's not me either. There we go.
Well, I know it's not work because they know better.
Might be your son. This has to be the absolute worst. Monster groupings I've seen in a long time. Also, each zone has 3 possible monster types that it can spawn, and the collection of monsters in each zone. This collection of monsters happens to be Unravelers, which are they resurrect fallen undead enemies. They can be a rather bit of a nuisance. Then it's got scarabs, which are lightning immune bugs that when you hit them, they electrocute you. Not pleasant.
Alrighty, so I got a top 5 finish.
Grazie.
Grazie.
But
Happy
the
days.
worst of the monster types in this whole place, and they're always there, usually like every second run, are the burning souls. Unfortunately, those electrifying little bastards are capable of being resurrected by the Unravelers. So you go through and you eliminate a pack of them, and then a group of Unravelers can bring them all back to life behind you. It's like,
Okay, so it's obvious that it wasn't because I've been away for so long. I can still drive. Look, clean race bonus. And raise 2 positions. Happy pandas. So it's a matter of
getting used to the car and not unwind.
Maybe, possibly.
I am 100% correct.
Yeah, because I mean, let's be honest. I mean, I've driven Fords more than anything else in this sim. Because, let me back out of here real quick. Happy days. So I'm kind of proud of myself. Top 5 finish. Oh, I love this. I go through and I finish outside the top 10 and that bar plummets. I finish in the top 5 and it just keeps up a little bit. Okay, so.
Right, so their rating system is absolutely atrocious, by the way.
Right, okay, so we'll go to the garage.
I don't know, people would be like, well, it'd be no good if it were too easy, but come on now. There is, like, reasonable factors that they don't even consider.
Distance driven. Okay, now keep in mind, people, for those of you who are like just looking at the numbers themselves, I bought quite a few used cars. Okay, so my first bona fide race car that started with 0 miles is the Ford GT Le Mans Spec 2 race car. It's got 8,000 miles on it. Then the BMW's got 3,000 miles left. Now, that's got 5,600.
I can't remember what my first official Group 3 race car I purchased was?
Mine was the BMW Z4.
Not enough money.
Okay, so then we come over here. Group 3 Ford Mustang, identical to the one that Leon is that I built for Leon. Has got 4,000 miles. Now keep in mind, I've actually got more than 4,000 miles because again, I've got the Ford Mustang Group 3 that I bought and colored just for manufacturers, and I've got Leon's. And then my Group 4 car that I've got the most miles on is the Group 4 Ford Mustang. So I've got more miles.
Per
Actually,
gallon.
I've got more miles on the Ford GT Group 3 Le Mans spec race car than I've got on the BMW M4, the Dodge Viper Group 3 and Group 4, and BMW M6 Endurance model combined.
Right, but you did exactly what I told you to do. You were having issues with that car, and I told you to just get in it and drive it, and that's exactly what you did.
And that's exactly what I did. Okay, so we know I can still drive, I've just got to learn the Supra.
It's really easy. Drive it like you stole it because it'll go. And it's a little slow on the brake.
Yeah, it's a lot of slow on the brake, a little slow on the brake, my ass.
Well, it is only a little slow on the brake.
Shit.
Don't you shit me. It's true. It's only a little bit slow on the brake. I mean, it takes forever to slow down, but it's a little slow on the brake.
Because, yeah, there is the Ford GT Le Mans spec race car that I built for manufacturers. I know, manufacturers, they give you the 2018 Ford GT race car. It's just, that thing's more schizophrenic to me than the BMW M6 is.
And the M6 is a really good car. I don't know what you're talking about.
M6 is a really good car for you.
The M6 and the Supra drive very much alike.
Swing and a miss.
No, not at all. At least they did as of the last time I drove. Both.
Okay, so let's get back in Little Elena. Oh, and just in case anybody was wondering, hang on here. Let's come back here. Because you're probably noticing that the color schemes are extremely similar. Yes, my Group 4 car is also a Little Elena. It's just the Group 3 car sounds throatier than the Group 4 car. I mean, like, seriously, the Group 3 car actually sounds like a race car, the Group 4 car sounds like a racer.
Wow.
Double check something.
In all honesty, that's supposed to be that way, though. Like, the Group 4 car is your street racer, and your Group 3 car is your race car.
Yeah.
Like, it is supposed to sound like that.
I am, and I gotta be honest, I mean, don't get me wrong, yeah, I'm farting around with Toyotas for different reasons at the moment, but I am seriously hoping that they put the 2023 Ford Mustang Group 3 cars that they're actually using for INSA and INSA and FIA in this game, because that would be just amazing. The FT1.
Not likely to happen until Polyphony gets their thumb out their asses and gets their...
Yes, Toyota does have a second Group 3 car. It's the FT1.
Yeah. The race is the FT1.
I'm about to. Why? Because it's a Toyota. And, yeah. Yes, I want to get in it.
As a matter of fact, I think Adawan runs an FT1.
He likes it, doesn't he?
I'm thinking he does, yes.
I'm thinking he does, too.
I'm thinking
I would say let's ask him, but it's 7:30 at night his time, so he's in bed. So
right, but he's also up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, he is.
Every day, for no reason.
Well, no, he does that to make sure that his wife has got everything that she needs before she goes out the door, and then he also straightens up the house. He is an amazing, amazing, amazing husband.
He's amazing and amazing and amazing what?
Husband.
Oh, I thought you said health nut.
No, I'm the help nut.
I'm just a nut.
You're mildly eccentric.
Oh no, there's nothing mild about it.
Okay, so let's paint this man
I am
down.
eccentrically narcissistic. Except for in times of war, and then I'm a psychopath.
Actually, you know what? We're going to change the color scheme on this one ever so slightly. Instead of...
Phase blade. I got a lightsaber.
We're going to add a purple accent because... No... Purple accents. And then, of course, the usual decals. Let's see here. Fantasy logo. Blackman Heritage. Nope. Down. I think that's about as big as I'm going to be able to make that thing. Layer control, duplicate on the other side. Let's see, your lines are really good. So, we're going to... Of course, I have to throw my coffee sponsor on there.
Crown of Thieves. That's my first Crown of Thieves.
That'll work. Are you still watching my stream?
With the big Blackman Heritage on the side of your car?
And, I need a coffee, the diagonal.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Okay. Yes, folks, there are certain manufacturer or certain sponsors that the Mez has to put on there. I have to shrink that one down. Nope. Yeah, it's just this car has got such weird lines on it that I'm having to, yeah.
You are having sticker placement issues.
Yeah, because I mean, it's like, this car isn't like a normal car.
On that note...
Are you getting ready to call it a night?
No, I'm getting ready to shut off my live stream.
Oh, okay.
Doodles, everybody.
Nothing but love.
It's been 1 hour and 27 minutes, so...